Hello everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. If not taking ownership was a lottery ticket, then Bambi just hit the jackpot, because sis did this interview with Amanda Seales on her YouTube channel, and she took no ownership of her faults in the marriage and actually blamed Scrappy for all the mishaps by saying he did this and he did that. So let's get into it. Now there's this clip circling around on IG saying Bambi says that she attempted couples counseling 3 months prior to filing for divorce from Scrappy, says he couldn't handle her calm demeanor to conflict. Honey, rolling my eyes at Bambi, because could the calm demeanor be condescending when you guys were in the heat of it, when you were in the thick of it, when you were arguing, when your husband wanted something more out of you, you're just sitting over there all calm on your zen? Like maybe that was one of the problems in the marriage, is that she had such a calm demeanor about everything. But Bambi is acting like she just started having a calm demeanor, honey. I'm sure it was very present before y'all got married, if that's the case. Now, what I was expecting in this interview was for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star Bambi to take ownership of anything bad that happened in her marriage, but she did opposite of that. Instead, she said this. Bambi says that I pride myself on staying out of the way, but they're making it impossible for me to stay out of the way. And she's talking about Mama D. She says that I'm in a block every other day. I'm literally trying to get through a divorce with 3 little ones and make it as normal for them, and there's extra drama coming along with it. It's insane. I didn't have time to grieve my divorce, even though I wanted the divorce. It feels like my family is split up. Some days I'm trying to get away from the noise and establish some peace and structure for me and my kids. I would love to live a peaceful life. So November of 2022, Bambi files for divorce. And on the new season of her show Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she was not going to talk about her divorce proceedings with her husband Scrappy on the show. But after Scrappy brought in a woman that he cheated with on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and his baby mama Erica Dixon and his Mama D, Bambi says they started attacking her in the midst of going through a divorce. And she says that's been the narrative to come for Bambi. Bambi says in the beginning of her relationship with Scrappy that she had admired Scrappy when she first met him, because he wouldn't hold grudges against people, that Scrappy would tell her some crazy stuff people had done to him over the course of his life. And when he would see these people, rather than holding a grudge, he would be cool with them. And she says that initially she was like, wow, maybe I should be more like that. But over time, I realized he doesn't have any boundaries. So you let people do all this stuff to you, and then you invite them back into your life. And when something major is going on in his life, he feels like that he needs a tribe. She says that's why all these women are on the show before they try to tear him apart completely. These are some of the women that said some of the craziest things about him, and he is teaming up with them, which is crazy to me, after they accused him of abuse in their relationships, and now they coming for me, she says. And the final straw that made me file for divorce was Scrappy cheating and who he cheated with. And with the other issues we had, the very next day I filed for divorce after seeing text messages and DMs in his phone, and there was no conversation needed. And she tells Amanda this is the first time that she has ever known Scrappy to cheat on her, that she didn't think he was a cheater. She says we had our little back and forth, and then he would allow his mom to say all this crazy stuff about me. We started couples therapy 3 months before we filed for divorce. I thought it was going pretty good. We needed a mediator between us because I'm very gentle with everybody in my life, like friends and family. I'm very calm, and Scrappy couldn't receive that. In the beginning, their relationship was based on coddling Scrappy, like rubbing his feet, rubbing his back, cooking his food. And I had no problem with that. But when we had kids and I had to start taking care of the kids and take care of me and work, there was never a time after my kids that I took time off for work. And I did a lot, but I didn't have the capacity to do it like I did it before I had kids, and to that extent. But I did try. Whenever I would get a moment, I just took my moment. But Scrappy didn't want the divorce, and I thought about trying to reconcile, but I know me. I wasn't going to get over the cheating, and I didn't want to go through the phone for the rest of our marriage. And so Bambi goes into the part why she feels like Scrappy cheated. She says that she believes Scrappy cheated because throughout their entire relationship, Scrappy was working working towards getting back to touring with his music. And once he got back and he started touring on the Millennium Tour, it was all exciting for him to see all those people every night. And I'm on the phone with him talking about the kids, doctor's appointments, and life was lifing for me. And when Scrappy was on tour, it was like a fairy tale. Scrappy needs constant validation, she says, and I know he can't survive without it. He will perish. And so before I wrap up this video, you know, it's hard to know and discern if Bambi's story is real because of the reality TV era. Like, we see something completely different on reality TV. I understand that they did have minute problems, and those are things that they were growing through. And I understand also that the cheating was the final thing for her. But at the end of the day, there's a reason why Scrappy cheated. So y'all, I am going to tune in to Carlos's King interview with Scrappy. Maybe I'll get some answers over there. But in the meantime, y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section of this video. Those are mine. As always, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.